Hi, I'm Susan Waters from Exceeding Joy. Our scripture this week is Psalm 92, verse 1-2, which says, "It is good to give thanks to the Lord and sing praises to your name, O Most High, to declare your loving kindness in the morning and your faithfulness every night." I want to look at perspective. Our perspective is often skewed. We rarely have all the facts. And often the enemy paints a distorted view of God, of ourselves, and our circumstances. God has an eternal perspective. He sees and knows all. Colossians 3 verse 2 in the Message Bible says, "Pursue the things over which Christ presides. Don't shuffle around, eyes to the ground, absorbed with the things right in front of you. Look up and be alert to what's going on around Christ." That's where the action is. See things from His perspective. We can either have the enemy's perspective or God's perspective. If you think of the way God thinks, is the more we hang out with Him, the more we understand how He thinks and what His perspective is like. But we think in the natural so differently than what God does. Think about the plan of salvation. Sending Jesus to be born of a virgin, to grow up from a baby into a young man, and then to go to the cross and die. Even the disciples, those who spent 3 years close to Jesus, thought they were devastated. They didn't think that was the plan of God. Yet that was God's plan of victory and redemption for mankind. The more we spend time with Him, the more we will understand His ways, and all we have to do is ask. I have one challenge for you today. Ask God to give you His perspective on everything you're dealing with. When we have problems, we think sometimes we know what's going on, but we don't have all the facts, and sometimes we don't have a clue what's going on. But when we ask God for His perspective, He shows us, and when we see His perspective, it's like healing comes, freedom comes, empowerment comes to walk out His will. So bless you as you see from God's perspective. We'll see you tomorrow.